I'm gonna go all in with Edwin. And I'm
went all in with me?
Yeah, but see, you don't even remember. I was looking at his drunk ass, bro. I'm like, bro, I will go all in on you next round blindly. We're not looking at our cards. You're not looking at our cards. I don't look at your cards.
Oh, I remember that.
And we're just going all in.
Yeah.
And I'm good.
I want to see you drunk. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Nah, you don't. Trust me, you don't. Like, it's just like...
That night was just one of those legendary nights where it was just funny. It was just funny. It was hilarious. It was a good vibe.
I'm blind, bro.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You got what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I got like those three things. Yeah. I don't want to fuck it up. Okay.
I feel like it's like a presentation at school.
I have to.
You have to.
I need to just for now.
Bro. Don't do it. All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of
Jesus.
Your host George Moore and your co-host
Edwin, CHUYA, guys. What is up? You know the vibe is a freaking Wednesday.
That's right. It is about. You want to pick that microphone up a little bit?
I try, but it's gonna like.
No. Just move this little analog thingy on the top. Yeah. No. This thingy. You see this? Yeah. Boom. Turn that up.
And then you'll tighten it.
Exactly. Yo, bro, you act like it's your first day on set.
Oh, there we go.
This is episode 76.
Really?
Yeah. You could also move this longer if you want.
No, I know. I'm good like this.
You go like that?
Yeah, I'm good like that.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right. See, I can hear you.
All right.
Dope. All right. Well, shit. Well, for that, I don't even know how to restart that intro.
Yeah, bro, it's all good.
Yo, but anyways, just real quick. All right, it's gonna be a dope episode. Really, really crazy podcast. We have a great guest on today.
Special guest.
All right, we're gonna introduce her in like a little bit. Right now, I guess I'll just go into real quick what's going on with the stock market. If anybody wants a quick minute stock market update, yo, the shit's crashing. The shit burned. All right, it went down. It was going really well the last 2 days. Everybody made all their money back. Everybody's been buying. It's like, yo, look at my account. It's looking real nice. We've been throwing up mad stock memes, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we wake up today, that shit fucking crashed, bro. Out of nowhere, all right? Where everybody's down. We're crying. We're panicking. People are selling off like crazy. The federal government just fucked everybody over. My dude, Jerome Powell, behind the money printer, just printing out money. People's stimmies just dropped to 1,400. I woke up. I was happy as shit. I'm like, yo, I might just buy some stocks today, bro. Everything's down. But it didn't crash enough to where I was like, yo, let me buy more. So I'm just holding on. I think the next 3 months are going to be really volatile. You're going to see a lot of news on stocks.
Roller coaster type of thing.
Exactly.
Up and down.
I'm just holding off. That's my plan. I'm holding off. I'm saving my stimmy. I'm going to wait for a better day. And today just wasn't that day. This is what it is. Last week it was way worse.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago it was way worse. That's when I was buying. Right
Downhill,
now,
rock bottom.
Exactly. These are baby dips for me, so it don't matter. But anyways, that's my quick update.
All right.
That's my quick take on that. How about you? You got anything going on?
Not really, bro. Just everything been good. Actually, poker night,
which we're gonna talk about.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about. Matter of fact, let's bring on our guest, bro.
I bet. But actually, I want her to hear this. So I brought one of my special guests. She's an aspiring fitness trainer, a traveler. What's that word? I can't even say.
Traveling connoisseur.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate for the help. And an Instagram model, but one of my favorite persons I like to shoot with, Ali. Yep. All right.
Hey, what's up, Ali?
Hello.
Get her coffee, bro. Be a good guest.
I'm gonna do that right now.
No, guest.
There you go. Oh, there's a actually. I'm good with this right now.
My earrings if I have to put the headphones on. Okay, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Don't even stress it.
Yeah.
When you do talk on a mic, just like either talk close or just talk laid back. It'll pick it up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here.
Here we go.
So yeah, boom. You've never been on a podcast before?
No, my best friend wants to do one, but I haven't.
She wants to do one with you?
Yeah.
Shut. Why not?
Why not?
Why wouldn't you guys?
It's fun. Like, you guys talk about what's going on and everything.
Yeah, because we're both unstable, so I think it would be funny.
Unstable?
What?
Yeah.
Unstable in what way?
Yeah.
Like
Mentally
mentally not
unstable?
there. Yeah.
Mentally just not there?
So it's like
okay,
two
okay.
young girls in New York City that are just like living crazy lives and like.
If you do start, we actually had we had 2 girls literally that just started their podcast, right?
Yeah.
And we were actually talking about it right before the show started. They just started their clothing line, and they started from scratch on their podcast, and we literally brought them on because I saw them posting on their stories that they wanted to start a podcast. Our biggest episode to date.
No way.
3.2 thousand views.
To date, 3,000 views.
Yeah.
All they did was talk about like sex education, and now their entire clothing line is behind like mental
health.
health.
Yeah.
literally.
That's crazy.
So
That's
like
dope.
everything you're saying, like I think their t-shirts has like poisonous on it. It's not a phase, mom. Hold it, matter of fact, let me just show you guys.
Yeah, you can see it right.
Because we were literally
it's
just
nice. It's very nice.
going over it because we're trying to drop our own little
Clothing line too.
clothing line too. Yeah,
Merch coming 2021.
Merch coming soon.
merch. Edwin's gonna be prime director of the whole thing. But yeah, look, these are the shirts right here. Shout out to Eminem. Thank you guys, Eminem.
Right there.
Right here, right behind you. Oh, you can see everything right behind you.
Oh, that's cute. It's not a phase, mom. I like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Not a phase, mom.
I think that's actually pretty cool right here.
I love that.
It's not a phase. I know everything's handmade. They handmade these shirts.
Really?
Yeah, they ordered the shirts and they like bleach dyed them like certain patterns, and then
Wow, that's really pretty.
they got it stenciled in.
Yeah, which I like.
So I recommend. Look, 226 followers already. That's crazy. Just started this thing 3 weeks ago. So big shout out to Eminem for really doing a lot of things.
Yeah, man.
I'll probably get in contact with them
For sure.
see if they want to jump back on. Do another
they're
hit.
like they're doing their thing like this, so that's good.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
They're doing good. So yeah, I think I don't know. I think that would be a good route for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should try, man.
Especially
It's fun.
since before on the podcast you just told me you were like, oh, I like to do things like kind of spontaneously, like you just go with the flow, kind of, right?
I am very go with the flow. I don't think too much into the future.
Too much into the future.
Yeah. So
That's
I think
good.
that makes my life a lot more exciting because I don't expect anything. I don't plan for anything. It just happens.
That's true. That's true. And then, so what made you want to come on the Shitty Podcast?
We always have that.
I literally always
have that.
I just need to see everybody's expression when I say that.
Your expression is like the most awesome one we just had
everybody,
right now.
everybody. She didn't even say, "Yo, it's not a shitty podcast." She just fucking
She's
laughed
laughing
at
right
me,
now,
bro.
right now to the day.
Yo, hurt my entire feelings, bro. My ego has been stripped. That's it.
You can stop laughing now. You can start laughing.
It's so hard for me to stop laughing once I start. Oh my God. Okay.
No, it's alright.
It's not shitty.
That's
It's not shitty, but okay, it is shitty. But I'm not gonna
It's like
say
a
that.
trap question, bro.
Yeah, of course.
There's no right way to answer that.
Yeah.
What makes you I guess like excited to come on this podcast? Or, like,
Ed was talking to me about it, and he actually showed me that one episode about Valentine's Day.
yeah,
I had to get mad.
I got
What people
pushback, bro.
opinion?
My mom yelled at me for that.
What?
Yo, bro, my mom yelled at me because she was like, bro, what do you mean you can't be saying stuff about Valentine's Day? Like you should have been on your A game, you should have gotten your girl like the whole fucking world, like been on top of it. But like, bro, literally yesterday we talked about this.
Yikes.
Like legitimately yesterday, her mom came at me for like the whole Valentine's thing. I'm like, bro, the best way to get me not to do something is by telling me to do it.
Yeah, I get
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
so
the same
like
way.
you're the same way, right?
Mhm.
It's the worst. So for me, like Valentine's Day is like, yo, everybody's telling you, yo, do it, and then you just don't want to do it, or like not that you don't want to do it, but you don't want to do it because other people are doing it.
Also, Valentine's Day is dumb.
It is dumb. That's what I'm
Like-
saying. My mom was just like, yo, like this girl, she deserves it. Like what she do for you on your birthday, blah blah blah. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's so
"Damn."
true.
I'm like, see, now you're making me feel like shit.
But you should do that like on a Thursday, not because it's Valentine's
Exactly,
Day. Like,
so-
go hard on a random day, like in August or.
And
Yeah,
that's
there
what
you go.
I do.
Yeah, that's
I
how I
go
see it.
hard. I feel like I go hard every day. That's not Valentine's Day. Like I really try. Like I try to go out of my way for like things that she likes or like, you know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what matters.
That's
Because,
what
like,
matters.
Why are you going to listen to society about like what you should do for someone on one day?
Exactly.
Because everyone else is doing it. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
You shouldn't. And at the end of the day, people just profit off that shit. That's straight capitalism right there,
Straight capitalism, right?
bro.
Yeah,
Literally.
Ali. So Ali, so I know you've been traveling a lot this year, right? Ever since 2021 started.
I have been. Don't cancel me because I know COVID. So yeah, I've been traveling a lot.
Wait, why would that? Why would anybody cancel you because you're traveling? You should be traveling.
You should be traveling.
Everything is cheap.
Pretty
Well,
cheap.
yeah, but a lot of people are like, there's a pandemic, like don't move around, blah, blah. But obviously I'm really safe whenever I travel. I take 2 tests before I leave and then,
That's good.
you know.
Yeah, now it's more. Now they're making it even more hardcore for you to travel.
Yeah. And my last trip, I barely left the house, to be honest, because it had everything in it, which was Turks. I was in Turks for a whole month.
She had a private chef.
You had a private chef.
We did.
Private
have a
chef.
Yes.
Crazy.
What?
I'm like,
For
what?
3 meals a day. And then we had a butler who was amazing. He made the best drinks. He was so funny, so nice.
That is crazy.
It was a really nice vibe. Yeah, it's known as the celebrity house in Turks because Kylie stays there, Kim.
Where's Turks?
Turks and Caicos. It's like maybe 45 minutes from DR flying.
Oh my God. What? So how did you get invited to this house? How'd you?
My friend group wanted to quarantine since dining shut down in New York. So we were all like, let's go somewhere warm. And we were thinking about US Virgin Islands at first. And then I stumbled across this house and I sent it to my friend and I was like, let's do this one. Like, it's gorgeous. It's huge. It comes with everything. Like, let's do it. So he decided on that house and we stood there for a whole month and we did not come back. And I was miserable.
You were miserable
when I came back home.
Oh, when you came back home because that place was
hit.
So amazing and like incredible.
Yeah, it was great. Like the entire staff was amazing. The beaches, we had our own private beach in the backyard. I met a lot of cool people there from the challenge. So
what challenge?
Watch the challenge on Wednesdays on MTV at 8 p.m. I think it's at 8. I don't know.
Oh, it's an MTV show? The challenge? I've never heard of it.
You should watch it. It's great. So a lot of those people like stayed with us during the month and I'm so glad that I met them. Like they're great. They're amazing.
Yeah, that's insane. Well, and what do they do? Do they like create a bunch of content or they're just like
on the show
already established? Well, I mean at the house.
Oh yeah, they just came to visit us. They were friends of my friend and they visited. But yeah, they're just like regular celebrities, I guess. Like it sounds weird.
No, it sounds. I don't know. I think it sounds.
I wish I could go somewhere and I could have a private chef and all that for 1 month, man. That's freaking amazing. That
it was great.
I mean, you could.
I could.
You should have just been smart enough and gone, bro.
If only I invited me, then I would have.
You have a stimmy check right now, right?
Actually, we all have a stimmy check.
Where's that stimmy check?
We all have the stimmy check.
I'm joking.
Yeah, we all have a stimmy check.
I'm joking. We all got a stimmy check. It is what it is.
Hell yeah, I was excited.
I mean, right now you were talking about going to Tamul.
Tulum, yeah. So we're gonna go to Tulum. It's gonna be a siblings trip. Usually every year we try to like do a siblings trip together. COVID happened, so we didn't have a chance last year at first. So we're gonna go to Tulum. Like the houses are only like $200 a night for like mansions.
Yeah, like, holy crap!
Ginormous mansions that fit like.
How much is the how long is the flight?
It's in Mexico, so I'm assuming it's only like 4 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Tulum? That is crazy.
And how long are you gonna stay there?
It's maybe a week. I'll see. I don't have a job, so
you just collect unemployment?
Yeah, COVID messed that up for me.
Hey, we all collect unemployment, which
well, I mean, the unemployment checks I'm getting are pretty nice. So like I'm just like laid back, chilling.
Yeah, they're not bad for me. I do miss working though.
What'd you used to do?
I was a personal assistant for an author. And it was the best job I've ever had.
What'd you have to do? Just like schedule flights, meetings?
Yeah. So my boss had 2 assistants. So I was like the home assistant. And then she had like her company assistant because she also owns a company. So I like had the nonchalant job. I kind of just sat there. I got tasks for the week and I could do them whenever I wanted before Friday. So there were some days that I didn't really have to work. It was salary based. So I got paid no matter if I was there or not. And then I got extra even if I worked later. And I got so many days off for a holiday. How did you
get this job? How'd you get in touch?
It was random, really. Like
LinkedIn?
No, on Indeed, I think. Like I had my resume up on there from like a while ago. And I'm pretty sure they got a hold of me through there because it was her last assistant that reached out to me and was like, hey, like this person's looking for an assistant. Like I'm her old employee. So I do the hiring process for her.
Yeah.
And she gave me the rundown of everything. She told me summers I don't work, but I get paid. I have Christmas break off, like, you know, like a month off for Christmas time. I get all major holidays off. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And I went in one day for an interview and I got hired right then and there.
That's
awesome, man.
That is
really awesome.
That is dope, though. Like, what the heck? I mean, it sounds like a chill, laid back position. So, like,
yeah, it was great. I'm obsessed with my boss. Obviously, like when COVID starts to clear up, I'll start working with them again. But you know, we need vaccines to fully roll through for everyone for that to happen. So right now, I'm unemployed.
Yeah, I'm unemployed, but the vaccines are getting distributed, right? They had the spot in the Yankee Stadium. Now I'm seeing them pop up everywhere, like here on Northern, in the city too.
Yeah,
seen them?
yeah.
Are you getting vaccinated?
Probably later on. Yeah, I will, but later on.
Are you getting vaccinated?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Just immediate fuck yeah.
I mean, people are like, oh, what if you die? Okay, then you die.
Well, I don't think anybody's gonna die off the vaccinations. I just think
You're
like,
gonna have side effects.
I don't know.
pretty much.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
it.
what the complete side effects are long term. But that being said, like for like my mom, like people like my mom, like I'll be like, yo, listen, like the risk is just like it's better off you not even getting it and dealing with the side effects than getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I have not caught COVID ever.
Same here.
in
I
my
caught
life.
COVID. And he had a whole family with COVID in the house and didn't
Same.
catch it.
And I didn't
Same.
like caught nothing. I went
It's
to get myself tested like weekly, still negative.
Exactly.
It's the antibiotic, nothing, negative. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Let's
hell?
be
Is your blood
completely
type O?
honest. I feel like maybe you're one of those people that got it and just didn't know they had. Maybe.
In the
no,
very
bro,
beginning.
like literally,
No.
like they check my blood, everything.
Well, antibodies can run out after a few months. So
Yeah.
if you got it like in the very beginning, which I'm assuming is what happened to me.
And you just didn't know you had it. At
yeah,
all,
because I
and-
did get really, really sick, but I don't know if throwing up is a symptom of COVID.
There's so many different symptoms for COVID. It's weird.
Yeah, I just
There's
thought
so
I was
many.
pregnant, so I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Pregnant scared.
Pregnancy scared.
fetus
What's
deleted,
worse, COVID
please.
Fetus deleted. Oh my god. Nah, for me, there was one time where I actually thought I had COVID. Where like, oh, I woke up one day, my head was hurting. When I tried to get up, I was so weak, very like shivering, like I couldn't stop
Yeah.
shivering. I was like, what the hell? Like I thought I already had COVID. So, but the thing is, I've been having lack of sleep for the past week.
Oh,
So
yeah.
then I told myself, let me just try to take like a nap and just drink my mom's special juice. Like, and then like 5 hours later, I got so much better. I'm like, wow, what the hell? So then I was like, okay, I didn't have COVID then. But so I went to go get myself tested just in case. And yeah, still negative.
That happens to me because I get like 4 hours of sleep a day.
Yeah, it sucks. And you woke up today like 7 in the morning, right?
I sure did.
Uh,
It's like out of habit. Like I can go to bed at 3 a.m. and still wake up at 7.
Yeah, me too. Like I go to bed like at 4. Last night I went to sleep at 4 and woke up like around 8:30. I'm like, do I want to go jog? I was gonna go jog, but then I didn't have my phone. I'm like,
I wish you woke up on time when we had the shoot, Edwin.
Oh yeah, facts. Bro.
oh my god.
Facts. That poker night was.
But
ridiculous.
look at the bright side. We got 2 more extra hours free.
True.
So you know,
Back to the
Wait,
studio we go.
how'd you get 2 hours first?
so
we booked a room
Mhm.
that had like a specific set to it, and they
Mhm.
didn't have the stuff in the room. So I was late, he was late, and then I looked and I was like, wait a second. So I go up and I'm like, this doesn't have like what we paid for. And they were like, oh shit, okay, like I'll
We
just give
fucked
you your money back and the payment of like free hours for like next time. So they let us come back whenever for 2 hours, which is like a decent amount of money.
yeah,
That's real. That's good. That's really good. What the fuck?
it's freaking good.
You literally got a whole new free shoot, right?
Exactly, right there for 2 hours. Well, we gotta take that same room, or we could take a different room.
I think we can take any room
All right,
because he
then.
just put the credit like on my account.
Okay, that's good. See, everything worked out for the best at the end. You see?
Yeah.
Yep. And
I've-
we got Chipotle after.
Oh my god, double chicken, and you got strawberry outside.
Oh yeah, I tried strawberry acai. Which,
I don't know about Chipotle, bro. I can't
the
with
fuck?
Chipotle, bro. What do you mean? Whoa, holy shit! She got
Chipotle
mad
is good,
hostile,
bro. What the fuck?
Whoa, what?
That's
We got
good.
like a Chipotle gang over here, bro.
Chipotle
I don't
gang
know,
all
dude.
day. You know the
I
fucking
am
vibes.
all fucking Chick-fil-A ride or die, bro. That's it. No, I'm joking. I'm not a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he is. He like Chick-fil-A.
I know I eat it, but I'm not a Chick-fil-A ride or die, bro. I'm a taco ride or die, bro. There's nothing in this world I love more than Al Pastor tacos, bro. You're going
Those
to
are
Tulum, so
good.
I don't know how you, yo. If they even heard the word Chipotle in Mexico, they'd be like, "¿Qué?
I know.
Like what? What's that fake ass synthetic shit you're eating, right?"
I'm a
knockoff
We have
Mexican.
machetes. We're fucking cutting the piña off for the al pastor with the pork and shit
Nah.
out the
son.
fucking rim, just letting it drop perfectly on my fucking tortilla.
Nah, bro. Chipotle is
Bro.
amazing. I don't know. The cilantro
love
lime
Chipotle.
rice banging so much.
I think cilantro tastes like soap, but I still eat it with Chipotle.
So okay,
rice.
so that's an actual thing that some people, their taste buds, they just naturally taste cilantro as soap,
Mhm.
which is
I did
crazy.
a 23andMe. Have you heard of it?
no, what's that?
So it's a like ancestry thing, and it gives you like all your like genetics and traits and stuff.
Mhm.
And that was the first one that popped up. That cilantro tastes like ass, basically.
Yeah, it tastes like soap. Like some people cannot have cilantro
But I still eat it in Chipotle because it's that good.
Yeah,
because that fake.
hands down.
It's that fake. It's that
Bro,
fake.
you tried it. Did you try it?
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is real shit. I have not eaten Chipotle.
So how can you
since
say
the
that
eighth
it's not
grade.
good if you never
Eighth
tried
grade?
it?
Since the eighth,
Oh, eighth
no,
grade,
not the
okay.
eighth grade. Sorry, freshman year of high school. It's the last
That's
time
still
I ate
bad.
it. What?
That's still bad.
Yeah.
You just
Like
went up 1
I
year.
changed it like 1 year.
You said I wasn't 13. I was 14.
I was 14 exactly. That was the last time I ate it. Yo, I just kept getting the runs off that shit. And I
That was
couldn't-
like 10 years ago.
But I'm assuming it would only
Basically, yeah.
get worse as the company gets bigger and like better.
That was like my first job.
Really?
Chipotle, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
My first job in
They
New
used to
York.
be so clean.
Not in New Jersey, but in New York. And not everything is cooked there, but it's still good.
Oh, hands on, I know that chicken. I'm pretty sure it's not.
The chicken is cooked there, but the barbacoa, the carnitas, and what else? Oh yeah, the chicken and steak is cooked there, but everything else is not. The beans are not cooked there. The guac is cooked there or made there. And then we like shred the lettuce and the
See, like I like my like I go to the corners with the ladies in the trucks or the dudes in the trucks, right, making the
Those are
tacos.
good.
I get to know my taco maker. I talk to them. We become cool. We become
Develop the
friends.
friendship.
They hit me up, bro. They're essentially like a second part of my family because I'll go up and then they'll be like, "Yo, we're feeding this kid. He don't have lunch. He don't know how to cook himself. Like I'm feeding him. I'm basically like your mother in a second sense."
Here's an extra taco for you. Don't
So
worry.
yeah,
On
I'll be
me.
like, yo, he's a little more for you. So I watch them cooking in front of me and all that shit. It's important to me because I'm like, yo, like this is what I'm eating. This is what I'm consuming. I'm also paying for it, and it's cheap.
I made like I think they're called birria tacos. I don't know how they're pronounced.
La Birria tacos
Yeah.
in the Roosevelt, the best tacos.
I made them vegan and they were so good.
How do you? Oh, okay, you can. We actually had a guest on here, Alina. Remember Alina?
Yes, Irina Marlena.
Yeah, so Alina made vegan birria tacos, which she said were delicious. I
Yeah.
don't even know how you go about making those.
It's a long process, but like it's just mushrooms instead of meat.
Okay, cool. That
Mushrooms
makes
that
sense.
I
I love
vegan
mushrooms.
I love mushroom too.
I love mushrooms.
They're so good.
It's the spices that make it, right?
Mhm.
It's like the anise and the cinnamon, I think.
I can't speak Spanish, so I would definitely butcher the peppers if I said it. But
Wait, where are you from?
I'm Dominican.
But you don't. Okay, I think she already knew what I was gonna say. She turned away. She's like, I've seen this look. I've
Todo
seen
bien,
this-
todo bien,
this
todo bien. Don't worry.
everything over again.
Don't make me
Nah, it's all good. I mean, do you want to learn how to talk Spanish?
My
I mean,
parents-
when you were growing up, like, weren't you like your parents didn't talk Spanish, just like straight like
You know
English?
what's messed up? My dad is a whole immigrant, and he did not have any care in the world to teach me Spanish at all.
The thing with Dominican Spanish and regular, because there's a difference, a
Oh,
huge
it's-
difference.
it's
I don't
really-
I don't consider Spanish and Dominican Spanish the same Spanish, bro.
No,
They like, you know, when you listen to podcasts, you listen to shows, and it's like 2x.
Yeah.
That's Dominican Spanish, bro. They're like on 2x, just like talking like very, very fast. And then they have a crazy accent and they just say certain words different. Like I don't think they say their S's or their R's or some shit like that.
I don't even know, bro.
Dímelo, mani, like
Dímelo, Manny. ¿Cómo tú estás, loco?
yeah,
Like, something like that.
literally like just
yeah,
crazy fast and then just like so much slang in it that I consider just a whole new genre.
of Spanish.
Of Spanish,
it
bro.
is.
Literally,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
I get you. I get you.
I know, like
So I don't
some
judge
slang.
you.
Yeah, I know like ching is like a little bit, but that's like pretty much all the slang. Or like vaina.
So, vaina, loco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
yeah.
know what ching was.
I don't
Vaina,
know.
Ching
loco, I
is
know
like-
vaina.
Ching is like a little.
Dame un
Like a
chin.
little?
Un
Like
chin.
un
Un chin, un chin. Oh,
Dame un
un
chin.
chin. Un chin. Dame un chin.
Dame un chin más de agua, por favor.
My
Y'all ever watch this guy on Instagram, Juan?
The Juan James.
Yeah.
Le Juan James?
Yeah.
Yeah, Le Juan James. You watch him?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hilarious, bro.
There is a
That's
guy.
how I kind of learned how to speak Dominican a little bit.
He is funny. His skits are so funny. Like
Oh
he's
my
so
god,
creative.
so
His
funny.
skits are hilarious, bro. Especially when he imitates his mother. That's how you know that's where he gets a lot of his Spanish from.
Yeah, hands on. Yeah.
His mother, like the way she speaks and all that shit.
I know. It makes me sad. I hate that my parents failed in raising me. It's fine.
Did they fail, or did you just not want to learn how to speak Spanish?
No, my mom's side is really American. So like,
Oh, your mom's side's really American?
yeah. So they,
Oh.
I don't know. I did all the like basic white girl things. Like growing up, there was no like Spanish culture really.
Yeah.
on my
Did you grow
mom's
up here?
side. Yeah,
You grew up living here and all this?
I did.
Where'd you hang out around a lot?
Manhattan.
Manhattan?
Yeah.
Upper East Side?
My high school was in FIDE. My elementary school was in Union Square. The dance school part of it. I was like a professional dancer. So
Like ballet? All right.
shout out to Ballet Tech. We
That's dope though. That's dope.
Well, I mean, I know the thing I know about like I guess people who started ballet when they were young, because my girl also did ballet when she was young. It's that it's very like hard. Like they put a lot of discipline, I think, in kids for like, in ballet classes. Because if me and you were to go to ballet, we'd probably get really good stretching out of it, but it would hurt a lot, bro.
Probably, yeah.
And like
probably.
they do this to like these young little girls, which is like I think it's good for like their flexibility, like long term, their like bones and all
hard,
that.
Yeah.
But it's also like the discipline that they instill in them. It's like something that carries on throughout their whole lives, I think.
Like imagine going to school that was like just dedicated to dancing. Like it was a regular elementary school, but like we only had one teacher, like 3 classes, and then it's like 2 hours of dancing.
Did you hate it?
No, I loved it. It was so hard.
Even to this day?
Yeah. I wish that I still danced. When I was in high school, I kind of gave up on it, and I was like, going through my emo phase, I was like, fuck all that shit that I worked for. And then, yeah.
Well, at least it's a skill that you'll never lose. What my girl just got tired of it. She's like, fuck this ballet shit. She's like, I'm not doing this. Like she liked it at first, but then it just her schedule got so overwhelming that she's like, nah, I'm not doing this no more.
I know,
it's
like
not worth it.
When you're in a dance setting, it's nonstop, like every day having to dance. And then I went to a different dance company in the Bronx that I went to like 3 times a week. Practice dance there, and I did hip hop, belly dance, modern, and ballet on the side at that place. So it was like every single day for hours, and then going to school, dancing for hours, and then I was on a diet because all ballet dancers have to be really, really thin. Yeah, it really fucks up with your psyche because like you think that you have to be like skinny and perfect and like have all the moves right, and
yeah,
it's intense. You have no time for yourself.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. That it's so insane. I always hear this like about like a bunch of different girls who like started ballet. It's just so intense, bro. It's crazy. I mean, I've never done it. I just remember when I wanted to learn flexibility, I was like, yo, let me like try to learn it from somebody who has like real discipline in ballet. I think I'm gonna get like a lot of good stretches out of that.
Tell your girlfriend to like.
But hey,
she does the fun. The only way I found out. Sorry, my bad, bro.
No, go for it.
Is we were making like a TikTok, right? And then she had to jump into my arms, and then she realized that just naturally when we play back the video, right? Her toes would just
pointed?
go flat. Yeah, it would go pointy. That's what she told me. She was like, my toe just naturally went like that. I didn't even realize it.
She did a tendu. That's funny.
That's just
no way. But hey, at least from like doing ballet and all that, you transition to do what you like right now, fitness training, right?
Yeah, I think they all correlate in some manner. I think like having an eating disorder, trigger warning, definitely set me up to like love fitness. So it was like a negative into a positive because
What kind of eating disorder did you have? Like
anorexia.
What's that?
Yeah.
So it's when you starve yourself, or well, I don't want to say that it's strictly starving yourself. I starved myself, and I wouldn't eat just in hopes of being skinny because I thought I was fat. I was like, even in the first grade. Okay, so in the first grade, I had a teacher who told me, "You're so skinny, like it's beautiful. Count your calories to stay skinny," and that stood with me. I became obsessed with calorie counting, and I was like, "Oh my god, I have to be skinny. Like I have to be skinny." So that really took on this like 15-year
no way
thing. Yeah, this 15-year problem, and I like got hospitalized for it. Here's the mentally unstable part that comes in. So I got hospitalized for it, and then I came out and I started working on my body through fitness, and I was like starting to gain weight and like love the fact that I'm gaining weight and gaining muscle and getting tick. So
tick.
Thickums.
I've never heard that tick.
Like Donald Trump, how he says his teeth thick. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's why I love fitness. It's still there. So for most people who have like eating disorders or have had, it's most of the time still there, like in the back of your mind.
So you feel like you still have, so it's something that you just have forever, essentially.
Yeah, you just learn how to cope better and like have like psychological awareness of like your mind is telling you the wrong thing, like you're not fat, like your body's great, it's giving you life, like it's helping you move and eat.
At what point did you feel like it was just like too much, where it was like hurting you and not like
I'm in
like
high
when you had
school.
to get hospitalized, I guess?
Yeah, I was 16. My whole mental health was just like really, really bad. It was like everything in one. And I didn't even realize it was a problem myself, the anorexia. I was just like in the emergency room. They had asked me like, how often do you eat? Like, because I was skinny.
How often were you eating?
Maybe like once a day. And my version of eating was like 2 bags of chips. Like, I would go to the store with $5, get snacks, and I wouldn't eat whatever my family cooked. I wouldn't eat breakfast. I wouldn't eat lunch, even when I told them that I
Would you be hungry and just like not?
I got used to it.
Oh, you just got used to it? So you didn't even realize like you just weren't eating as much?
You start to like tell yourself that that's like normal. So I got used to it, and I like didn't think anything was wrong until the psychiatrist came into the hospital, and I was like, why is he here? And then he was like asking me questions like, oh, like how often do you eat? Like, you know, what do your days look like? You know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, well, I eat this much. And they're like, okay, why do you eat that little? And I was like, well, because I don't want to get fat. Or I would follow like weird diets, like the ABC diet, or like there's a bunch of different diets.
These are all like on Instagram and like, or
no,
like,
Instagram was not a thing back then.
not a thing back
I
then.
think it was like Facebook or MySpace, probably. High five. AIM.
Or what's that?
BBM.
What's that blog?
There's
one?
like
Blog.
Tumblr.
Tumblr. Oh, yeah.
yes.
Tumblr, yeah.
Tumblr, yeah.
Tumblr was the one that helped in the worst ways, for sure. And then my 10th grade English teacher had us research eating disorders for some reason, and had us look up all these diets and like crazy things and read books about suicidal girls who like had eating disorders. And I was like, oh my God, I'm triggered. And I started like doing those diets then.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, you know, the psychiatrist was like, okay, sweetie, like, I think I gotta keep you here for a little bit. And I was like, okay. And then I left for 2 weeks, and I was like, peace out, bitches. I'll be back.
Did you learn anything though? Or like,
No.
it wasn't helpful at all?
No.
What they do, they just observed they just gave you food essentially?
It was like college for like teenagers. Like you had dorms basically, and like you were hanging out with
Crazy.
you know, other girls there, and you had like kumbaya, like little sessions of circles and masks and spa days. And
Yeah. What? Wait, hold up. That sounds like good.
I was like, what?
I don't know. I'm trying to get to this because like my friend, right? Wilmar, right?
Yeah.
He like when he lost weight, like he would honestly like stop eating like a lot, right? I'm not really sure how much he was eating, but everybody was like quite like alerted for like how much he would eat, because he would lose a significantly. He went from like 180 down to like 125, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, like this dude looks really skinny. Like, you know, like we don't want anything bad to happen to his like, intestines or whatever. And he was on Tumblr a lot. So like I don't know where he get like all his like fitness advice. For me, I just would watch everything on YouTube. So I'll just be like, all right, cool, like eat protein, eat this, eat that, blah, blah, blah. And then like everything on YouTube kind of like changes. Like they're trying to like misinform you because they just want to get more views.
Yeah. Chloe Ting, for instance.
Yeah.
You know who that is? You know who that is?
Just agreeing. Just agreeing. Come on.
But like but also last year, Edwin, you were on the whole like, yo, let me count every single piece of my chicken.
Oh my God.
Calorie that I was on. I gotta jog in the morning.
Yeah, like I think 2 years ago, I was like super slim. I was like 135, and
I'm more than 135. God damn, Ed, that is tiny.
I was like 135. Like I'm like, damn, I was like so slim, and I liked it because you know, like I like wearing like oversized like stuff and all that.
Abs, you were like.
I didn't even have abs even that. Okay, but then I was like, you know, this is too much, and then I started eating. But even though like I think my body was like to the point where like I need to eat. You get me? Because you've been in a bad like diet for a while, like the yo-yo diet. Yeah, you know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was eating. Next year, you know, I'm like 180. Bet. Of course, you see this. I bet, yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You don't really look like you gain. I mean, if anything, it looks like you
don't look
like,
180.
Yeah, you don't look
like
180.
You look fit.
You look like you look kind of like like fit. That's
thank you guys, I appreciate that. But anyways, but right now, like I don't even care. Like I mean, I still go jog here and there, you know, because I love jogging. And
God bless you.
Oh, I fucking love jogging.
I think as long as you keep jogging, bro, like it's good for your heart.
Oh,
I can't jog.
God, I love jogging. It's soothing. Like when I'm in stress, it's helping me soothe myself. You get me? Like my own zen type of thing. But yeah.
I turned to nicotine, so you know, two different types of people.
My God. Well, at least you're not doing it here, like right now, because like that's what like a real like jewel addict would do. Well, also, but you also don't. your thing died. Your thing died. But no, for real, bro, because it's just like every second of the moment, it's like you just have to pick it up and smoke and shit. And that's kind of like for me with weed, right? Where I kind of love like this like just habitual thing of just like pulling on something and then just like inhaling and exhaling. It's like kind of like feels therapeutic because that's what they tell you to do. right? When you're meditating or some shit.
I don't do drugs, so I can't relate.
Nicotine is a drug.
Well, like I don't do like weed. I don't smoke
Hardcore
weed.
drugs.
Bro, nicotine is worse than weed, but it don't matter. It's a drug, though.
It is 10
And
times
even
worse than
caffeine
weed.
is a drug.
Caffeine has the same effects as Coke, so bad.
I guess what you're saying is like you don't do anything that's not legal or FDA approved.
Or that alters my state of mind in that sense. Like I get so paranoid smoking. It's not that I think it's bad because I don't.
No, I know.
Like I think that it's great. Like
it's just not your thing.
I have the worst anxiety, and I'm like, isn't this supposed to help my anxiety? Like and then I like start crying. So I can't. I've gone to California and I've gotten weed there.
That's the worst. That's where you like. For like a new smoker, I would not go to California because they have the strongest fucking
It was so
shit, bro.
strong. I was like sitting there for 3 hours, just sitting there. And then I got one time, my best friend lives in France. So she came to visit and I got like these sour strips, edibles. And I was like, fine.
Is it your first time trying edibles?
No.
Oh, okay.
The first time I had edibles, I was 18 and
I never touch edibles. I would never touch
that shit.
I'm getting PTSD. I had 3 cookies and a whole brownie, not thinking anything of it.
Did you think you're gonna die?
I just remember singing my ABCs on the way home. Like,
what?
that's all I remember.
You blacked out?
Yeah, like I woke up the next day still high.
Bro, I thought when I had a wax cupcake one time, right?
A
my
wax
friend made a
cupcake?
wax cupcake. I don't. They said they put wax. I don't know what the fuck was in it, bro. I know it was weed. Obviously, it was an edible, right?
Yeah.
All this dude did was just smoke weed, and I had this one cupcake, bro. I swear to God, I really thought I was gonna die, bro. I was walking home. I think I told you this, bro. And I'm like, yo, like that's it. My life's over. Like, you know, I'm thinking about, yo, should I call my ex and shit? Type shit, like, bro, like this is my last
I would
goodbye.
call my ex if I'm
like,
drunk,
bro,
dude.
like I am, but like you're dying, bro. Like I was in my head where I'm like, that's it. I have to accept that I'm dead. There's nothing left in
R.I.P.
life,
George.
and I'm just like so dizzy and shit. Like, yo, I don't even know what the fuck to do. Like, dude, I don't know how to explain it. Dude, I got home and my mom was just yelling at me because I was so high, and I'm like, bro, I'm dying. Like, that's it. I'm not waking up from this shit. I don't know how, like, it felt so weird. I felt like I'm not on this earth, and I felt like sick, but I didn't know how I was gonna get better, and I felt like really dizzy. And I don't know how to describe it besides like I just really thought I was gonna die, and I didn't. Then I'm like, shit, I was just really fucking paranoid. This is what paranoia is.
And that was your first time trying edibles too?
No, bro, I've had edibles, and all they've done is made me sleepy. So, you know, I was like, yo, you know what? This dude claims he has this powerful ass edible. Let's see what's powerful.
My God.
They're like, yo, just try a half. Fuck that. Downs the whole thing.
The first time I tried edibles, dude, it was like a cookie, right? Like, again, like when I first tried, I thought I thought it was not gonna hit, you know. I hit a whole cookie. Next thing you know, this is in LAC Pierce. Dude, I swear to God, like I couldn't get up. I feel like the fucking gravity just pulled me down. Like, fuck, I can't get up. Like I tried to get up. I was like, fuck,
Sounds like you had ketamine.
Huh?
It sounds like you have ketamine, bro.
Bro, I couldn't get up, bro.
I mean, that's crazy. How you know ketamine?
I've tried K once.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
But you don't fuck with weed.
No.
Wait, what?
That sounds
All right,
so wrong.
dude. This is weird, bro. This whole ketamine shit. I heard this off one person I've ever.
This is
met,
the first time.
This is the
hearing.
second time.
Horse tranquilizer.
It's horse tranquilizer. Literally, bro. Swear to God, it just fucking like knocks you out.
What?
Bro, I don't know. Like some people just want to feel like
I guess.
like literally like just nothing, bro. Like I guess sometimes it's like I feel like anxiety really builds that up sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Is it addicting?
Yeah, it's highly addicting.
I think so. I mean, I didn't feel like dead when I took it. I was like vibey. Like since I'm the awkward one out of my friend group, I am not really social, so it's hard to keep up sometimes. So I was like, sure, like I'll do it once. But I didn't feel anything. And also 2C. I don't know if you've had 2C before.
I don't know what 2C is.
This is the first time I'm hearing 2C. What the hell?
Yeah, this is the first time I heard ketamine, bro. When I heard that, I was like, yo, like horse tranquilizer for what, bro? Like,
yo, if you monetize your videos, it's about to get demonetized for all.
Oh no, this is, I don't even care if it gets demonetized, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
It is
2C
what
is
it
like a
is.
pink drug. It's like the hyped up version of Coke.
Is this like a new thing?
Yeah, it's pretty new. I also don't feel anything on it when I do it, so I don't do it. But I have tried it. I've taken like large bumps of 2C, and I'm like just sitting there.
Oh my God, have you done Coke?
No. I haven't done
Really?
coke.
I would think being in a house full of celebrities and like this mansion and shit, there's just mad coke there, bro.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure the house owner, because it was like a 3-house villa and the owner had one of the houses. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of coke. He was crazy, like brothel type vibes, like
Yeah.
6-year-old Croatian dude, like fucking girls all night, like snorting coke all
That's
night.
crazy. Like some Epstein shit.
Yeah. So,
Oh my God.
but I never tried it, and I was pretty like turned off by like doing drugs in general. But like
Yeah.
when you're on vacation with a bunch of like good friends, you're like, oh, like I'm comfortable around all these people. I'll do it.
Yeah. Like if you know them, like that, and that's the thing with like weed. I guess I'd be like, yo, like only do it, like I guess around people that like you really, really fuck with, like they're really your close circle, and you feel comfortable enough around them, and it's your first time, and like. And because people do feel very anxious, right? And
Yeah.
the only way to really get out of that anxious bubble is to put yourself in that like tough situation where it's like, yo, I am anxious, but it's okay. Like I'm with people I fuck with, and I can
Yeah.
just spark up a conversation about anything. Because I used to get, I mean, there's certain weeds that I still smoke to this day that would make me very anxious. Like right, like put me in my head, and I'll just like think a lot, and like I don't really want to like talk too much.
Yeah.
But I do anyways. Like I put myself in that position constantly so that every time I smoke weed, like I'm good. I'm good to talk shit. I'm good to say whatever I want to say. Like I'm kind of like training myself to get out of that habit. The same thing with poker, right? Like, dude, I don't play poker like not high or like drunk, a little bit tipsy.
He said
Yo.
I want to lose all my money.
Yo, this is crazy.
Okay, this is the crazy story. I don't endorse.
Don't do what I do,
and
kids.
gambling.
Don't do what I do, kids.
Don't do it.
Please.
But we have a story for y'all. All right, with
I'm
fucking
scared.
Edwin. It
Yo.
was. And Edwin, I wish you could tell the story. I wish you
I
could tell
will.
the story.
I know what happened and everything. Okay, so
You remember?
Kind of in a way.
Does he?
Like okay,
He's
so
like I blacked out. He's like,
I
no,
blacked
remember
out.
now.
I legit blacked out.
I know you blacked out.
I know. So
Tell the story, tell the
okay, so
story.
basically, like I came with my friend, right? I brought White Claw because before I got here, he invited me to go out for a drink.
Did you
and all
mention
that.
how you pre-gamed before you came?
I'm getting to that right now. Please let me finish my story, George. Jesus. Okay. So we went to go. He invited me to go out for some drinks, right? I'm like, damn. In my mind, I'm gonna go play poker and I'm gonna go shoot with you, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm down for 1 or 2. And I was like, we got there with some other friends. He was giving me like shots and all that. I'm like, you know what, whatever. And then I went to go eat a torta afterwards, right? So then I came to his house. I was like, you know what, I want to buy White Claw. I'm so good. Came White Claw, and we were all here playing poker. Next thing I know, I'm already like mad lit. And then I was being like so savage that like at the cards that I have, I was telling everyone, I'm all in. I put $10. Dude, I was beating everyone, but I was so sloppy because like my coins were falling off. I was getting other people's coins because I was like freaking already lit, like drunk already.
He was stealing other people's chips.
The thing is, I didn't need to. I didn't need to.
You know how like, all right, I don't know if have you ever seen a poker table or played poker at all?
No.
All right, cool. Well, you've seen like maybe like just the chips in poker.
Yeah, I play blackjack, so.
All right, well,
okay.
okay. Well, you know how like people just line them up, right? They just stack up the chips. This dude just had it scattered, just a fucking money pile, just on the table, just all scattered.
It happens. It happens.
No
because-
type of fucking sorry. No type.
No.
of organization.
It happens because I was winning. My pie was too much for me to like just stay in that one place.
No, literally, he just was trying to be a cocky douche. He fucking bro, like, all right. There's different values for the chips, right?
Yeah.
Just fucking didn't care. Just all scattered. Just is this a white one? Cool. Did not
Oh,
care.
God.
He would literally just blindly pick and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, like banging the table, bro, like the whole fucking time.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like, I think because you kept doing that, like it scared the shit out of everybody because they're like, "Yo, we have no idea what this drunk motherfucker has. We have no idea." So, sorry, continue.
No. Okay, and
I'm
after
feeling
that, no, it's all good. You're explaining it better. Okay, and after that, like how many people were there? Like 8, right?
Dude, there was like 8, 9 people, and
8 or 9.
beat everybody.
I took them everyone except one.
except one, yeah.
Yeah. But-
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Go drunk Edwin.
In the beginning, it's not even. It's like you were drunk, but he was also talking a lot of shit, which for like his record is like every time he talks shit, he always loses everything he has.
Always.
Like ridiculously. So this time he's getting a little more lit. We're like, yo, slow down. He's like, nah. Takes a fucking another one, chugs it, throws it back. Literally, bro, I think you just brought the White Claws for you because you were just chugging all the White Claws.
Yo, to be honest, yeah, I did. I did. But I had to share with everyone because people were looking at me like, do you want one? And then I had to offer to everyone. And then there was like 2 left. I'm like, this is going to be mine. Fuck that.
All right. So everybody's playing and everybody's folding. Everybody sees Edwin's cockiness and they're like, yo, you know what? We want no part of this. So it's kind of like getting a slow night. And I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go all in with fucking Edwin. And I'm
You went all in with me?
Yeah, but see, you don't even remember. I was looking at his drunk ass, bro.
Holy shit.
I'm like, bro, I will go all in on you next round blindly. We're not looking at our cards. You're not looking at our cards. I don't look at your cards.
Oh, I remember that.
And we're just going all in.
Yeah.
And I had a small pile and he had a big ass pile. And then his dumb ass was like, I'll bet all this shit. I'm like, bet. You'll bet everything you have, even though you clearly have more than me to cover me. He's like, yeah, I'll bet everything. Blindly, bro. I'm like, all right. I'm like, either I take this motherfucker down or it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
and there was still an opportunity for everybody else to jump in and go all in, right?
But they were all scared of me.
Everybody folded, which is like 8 people. Just they all folded. They could have all had the opportunity to go in.
Goodness.
So it was just me and you going back to like just at that point we just flipped our cards over. Edwin didn't even know what the fuck he had.
I did not know what
He
the
had
fuck
no
I
idea
had.
what he had.
Nothing at all.
Zero idea. Didn't even compute in his brain. Bro, we're watching the cards flip over, and I'm like, damn, bro, I didn't even know what you had. I'm like, so
What you had?
So we didn't have anything. We didn't have a pair. We had nothing. We both had shit.
Yeah.
Right. So when it comes down to nobody has anything, it goes up to
The
who
highest
has the
card they
highest
have.
card.
Yeah.
Right. So I had a queen. This motherfucker Edwin had a king.
Oh.
He had a king, bro. So you beat me by that, and it just blindly, and then you were looking at like, yo, did I win? You're like, did I win? Did I win, bro? I'm like, take my money, bro. I didn't buy back in. I was like, bro, clearly it's Edwin's fucking night, bro. Another round and a half after that round, he goes all in with 2 more people, wins, bro. And you're just and that was the night.
I had
literally
God's
just
hand.
betting like crazy. Edwin just going in, fucking yo, $10. Meanwhile, like we're all betting like $1, $2 every round, $5, $4. And then this is what he'll do. He'll be like, all right, cool, $1. And then we let it play out. He's like $5, $10.
Yeah, I did that.
Bro, it was so crazy. But it was genius. And then everybody was like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. We got to take him down. We got to go all in.
They all
and he
against
just
me,
kept
bro.
winning. He just kept having the highest
They
card.
didn't want to see me win.
They didn't want to see you win.
They didn't want to see me win, man.
Nobody,
I'd have to use
bro,
that money to
because
pay for
he was
dinner.
also putting everybody down. Like he'd be like, oh yeah, you got that much chips? He's like, I got more chips. Like I'm good.
I want to see you drunk. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
Nah, you don't.
it is-
Trust me,
it
you don't. Like it's just like
That night was just one of those legendary nights where it was just funny. It was just fucking funny. It was hilarious. It was a good vibe.
I was getting fined too.
Oh yeah, so oh my God, so this comes to the end of the story, I guess, right?
End of the story, yeah.
Everybody's gone. He even brought his new boy Mike.
Yeah, one of my close boys. Shout out to you, Mike. Love you.
He brought him in. This dude was doing good. He actually made it to the end of the game, and then he just couldn't compete with Edwin's fucking money. So Edwin just took all his fucking money at that point,
Oh my gosh.
and it was just down to him and his boy Chris, his ride home. Essentially, right? And this dude, he's just talking back and forth, mad shit loudly, stealing this kid's chips. Like, and then what he kept doing is before like the round ended, he would keep showing his cards. So there was
I was
still
beyond drunk. I didn't even know I was doing that.
yeah, there was still
Crazy.
time to put in money, and he just kept like kind of, I guess not cheating, but just going against the rules.
Yeah.
You just kept showing your cards, and it just fucked up the game for anybody that was in it. So it was just you and your boy. So you did that 5 times. So we told you, yo, bro, on the 4th time, after the 4th time, we're like, bro, if you do this the next time, we're gonna
Gotta
fine
sit
you
out.
$10. The next round, the motherfucker does it. He loses $10 to that stupid fine. And then you go you didn't go all in. You bet like $15 with this kid Chris.
Yeah.
You guys were going back to back, like literally $15. You were winning and losing. And then you ended up like going one big hand in with him, and then he ended up making all his money back like that.
He had a quad, I think he said.
He had a quad,
Yeah,
which is
like some, like,
extremely
fuck,
rare.
bro.
His friend got lucky, I think,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But it was a good game. It was the best game I've ever seen. Like that's why we play poker, right? Like usually we're playing like smart. We're all trying to like gamble a little bit.
I was
Yeah.
being reckless, yo.
This dude was playing, he changed up the vibe, played reckless as fuck. It never works out. Like it's always bound to lose. But 4 hours, Edwin was just being drunk and fucking winning money, bro.
and that's how he ended up late to our shoot.
And that's how he ended up coming fucking late as fuck to your shoot.
But you know what's crazy though? Like, yeah, when I woke up, I was like, what the hell? Like, what's his number? Because you said you found my number. Like, where
I
did you find?
Googled him.
That's okay. That's also another thing that I'll
Yeah, because I was like, I was like, what? How you found my phone number in Google?
because
Like,
you guys don't have each
continue.
other's phone numbers, right?
No, we don't.
No.
We always do like through Instagram shit.
Yeah, we always DM each other, and
And it's just never come into conversation where it's like, hey, I need your phone number.
No, because I could just send the
You could
pictures
just-
through email and all that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has
everything
my
is just done through
email,
Instagram.
so-
Yeah.
But I woke up at 7 a.m. or like 6 a.m. to get ready.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I know Edwin needs to be up to get ready. Like, he has to prep for everything. And he said he's going to be there by 9:30. And I'm like, I don't know where this person lives. I just know he lives in Queens. So I started panicking. And I'm like, okay, he's not answering his DMs. I DM you. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to kill him.
I was asleep. I was out. I could not believe that night. I was like, yo, fuck
You know how
this.
desperate I am? I had to like find you. And I was like, I know that they're friends. Like, hold on 1 second. And I was like, this sounds so creepy. Like, I am so sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
And I'm like, time to go on White Pages. So I know his
the
middle
hell
name
is
starts
White
with a
Pages?
J. White Pages, like where you can Google anyone. I can find you and find your number, your family, like the whole shebang. It's stalker shit. Don't do it unless you need to, because it's stalker shit.
I'll probably find my.
What?
So I needed to stalk
Can you
him.
take your information off White Pages?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to pay for it?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, but continue.
So I searched him on White Pages. I found the person that correlated with his middle name, was the same age, whatever.
It shows my age too.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, this motherfucker lives here. And I was like, if he doesn't answer, I'm pulling up to his house. Like, I was like, I'm literally pulling up to his house if he does not answer by 9
Oh
o'clock.
my god.
So I'm like,
Oh my god. I feel
planning
bad
in my
for her.
head. I'm driving the car and I'm like, how do I go to his house in a non-aggressive, non-creepy way? Because he knows that I don't know where he lives.
Bro, she probably hit up your whole. She probably hit you up on some taken shit.
Yo.
I called him like 20 times. I'm like, it's Allie. Like, it is me.
No.
Please fucking answer. And I was like, I'm going to kill you. Please. And then after I'm like in the studio, he's like, I just woke up. Oh fuck, I'm calling an Uber.
Yeah, and I did like legit. Woke up 5 minutes later, got the Uber. Bam, I got there. Like I know, like 15 minutes late, but
I'm glad that your cell phone.
He was like, I have no idea how I got up. He's like, something in my mind just told me to get the fuck
Thank
up.
God.
yeah, dude. I was like next thing you know, like I was like, where the fuck am I? I'm like, Ali, shoot. Oh my god! And then I didn't want to look at the time, and I saw the time. I'm like, oh my god.
He told me, I don't know how I got home. I teleported there.
Yeah.
He literally, oh my god, that is ridiculous. Because the thing with Edwin is when Edwin gets drunk, he literally begs to walk home. And as a friend, you know, everybody's concerned. We're like, yo, like, you want to make sure you're okay. We'll just drive you there, blah, 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 whatever. But you're always like so insistent. We were like, nah, like I'm good. I'll walk home. And sometimes I get it because when you're in a car and you're drunk, you want to throw up.
Yeah, you get woozy.
You get like oozy and shit. So sometimes the walk can be a good breather. And he literally lives just straight from here, straight home, right?
Yeah, straight, and like a turn,
Yeah, maybe
2
like
blocks.
one
But
turn,
that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
And then you obviously memorize the route. But at night also, like around Corona, like
Oh, it's dangerous. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want anything
Yeah,
fucking
of
happening.
course.
But I know like that you always get home safe and shit like that. So it's like it worked out. I thought you were getting driven home, but I know you, and I'm sure that once you got outside, you were like, nah, bro, let me just walk and shit, blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like this dude definitely convinced his boy to walk home. That he's like fine, which he wasn't.
You're dangerous.
I live the
When he's
dangerous
drunk,
life.
when he's drunk, he's dangerous, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why I hate being drunk because when I get too lit, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I hurt myself.
Yeah, I just get really lovey and I'm like, oh my God, I love you. Give
Really?
me a hug. Yeah.
Really, he gets so insulting. He fucking hates us.
No.
No, there's sometimes where you are loving. No, yeah, actually, my birthday, you were very loving.
It was your birthday. That's why I didn't want
Yeah,
to be
you were
like
like,
that.
oh, bro, I fucking love you, this and that.
Okay, that's it. I don't even hear.
Aw.
What do you mean, bro?
Romance. We love to see it.
Nah, but
Affection
yeah.
is good, Edwin.
Yeah, affection is good, Edwin.
I love people who show love.
I like to show love too, but when it's 1-on-1, but not like
That shit's manly.
yeah. Okay, I love showing love then.
She's like, boss, these gains. These gains. Yo, but also, how many relationships have you been in where you would like show up to somebody's crib? Have you ever done that?
Of course.
I had to ask. When you said that, I'm like, bro, like there has to be like This doesn't just like if you're doing it for your photographer, bro. I could not imagine what you would do if you were in a relationship.
Yo,
That is crazy.
Oh my god.
good way to start it, George. Good way to start that. Good way to start that. Wow.
I'm a podcast master at this point.
More like manipulator, but nah, yeah, you're right.
It's yo, it just turned up in here, yo.
Yeah,
This shit got
definitely
hot.
pulled up a few times.
A few times.
Yeah.
How many different?
But this is when I was younger, like 19, like psycho vibes. Like, you're gonna ignore me? Like, okay, I'll pull up to your house.
With a bat?
No.
No. Are they gonna say that you showed up to somebody's crib?
Oh yeah. Sorry, Mario. So when I was 19,
Mario's really cool though. Like him, oldie.
yeah. He's the
And he looks
best.
like you seen The Flash, right? Or not?
No. The show?
Yeah, the show.
What about it?
He thinks that he looks like the
The main character, Barry
Okay,
Allen. He
all
looks like him, like hands down. Okay, continue.
It's fucking crazy.
Sorry, I keep on burping. I'm
It's all
lactose
good.
intolerant and I'm having milk, so sorry.
All right, so continue with your story.
Yeah, I was really toxic when I was a teenager, like really, really toxic and aggressive, like super aggressive. And I just remember like getting into a fight one day. And there was one instance where it was like 2 a.m. And I lived in New Rochelle, so Westchester. He lives in Staten Island. I called an Uber
Wait. What?
all the way from New Rochelle to Staten Island.
That is like a 2-hour trip, no?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What did he do?
I don't remember, to be honest.
You remember what he did for you to take that trip? That's a 4-hour trip. That's a 4
How much was the
stood
hours out of your
Uber?
day.
Oh, it's expensive. Like, just from Manhattan to Staten Island, it's like $80. So you can imagine from Westchester to Staten Island.
Yo.
But I did not care. I was just like, you're going to open up for me right now. And he's so like calm. Like, he's such a calm person. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, he does nothing wrong. And I'm like, crazy. Or I was crazy.
Oh, okay. You just maybe he just was ignoring you, and you just had to
Yeah,
show
like
up.
if at that time, if he didn't answer fast enough, I'd be like, what the fuck? I would call him at work. I would pop up at his job.
I love that.
The
Continue.
whole shebang.
That's like some straight you shit, bro. What? That's some literally. That's like the whole plot of You season 2.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We have grown. We have moved on from that phase in our lives.
What made you grow from that? What point in your life was like a turning life?
I don't know. Like, I think you just realize that you're being batshit crazy.
You're just like nah, I'm too much. I gotta be more relaxed. I gotta.
Yeah, like it causes so much stress on yourself to like be crazy for no reason. And I'm like very controlling. So I'm like, oh, it has to go this way. Or like, you know, I see it this way. So it has to be like that. So I had to like step back and like, no, like there are other opinions in the world. People respond to things differently. Like, you gotta calm down. And I started caring less. And so now I'm like really like laid back and chill. I'm like, you can do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you seem pretty fucking chill right now.
Yeah, you are chill. Like, no, damn, I never knew that. Damn.
But are you on any social media or anything? Like, do you consume like any social media like to like
Too
learn
much.
or like too much?
Yeah.
What are you on?
TikTok and Instagram. all day.
TikTok.
TikTok
Oh
and
my
Instagram.
God, TikTok.
Are you big on TikTok?
No, I don't like post that often anymore. I did like,
So you just watch it. You consume it. and
yeah,
then post.
like,
But
your
your
fitness
fitness
videos used to go viral like all the time. But
But
I
you have
stopped
like
posting.
my fault. You have a fitness page, don't you? Like, isn't that like going good for you?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one.
Okay. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, I
good.
had a business. I want to revamp it, so it's like on hold. But it did sell a lot. Like, it was doing very well. Like, I was making a lot of profit. It was great. But I like kind of want to change like my aesthetics of the company. So I'm like, okay, I want to like make sure that I look however I want to look and have the company look however I want to look. So I stopped posting. But I would post fitness stuff on TikTok, and it would go like 100,000 views minimum, like for things like that.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What? But you also get paid on a TikTok creator.
Yeah, but I don't have enough followers for that. So you have to have 10K minimum. For
And you have
creator.
100,000 views and you don't have 10K followers. Well, you probably have like a few videos done.
Yeah, I have very few.
Oh my god. What else do you consume besides TikTok?
Just Instagram.
Just Instagram and TikTok?
Or
That's
I
it?
like fight people on Facebook.
You fight people on Facebook? Yo,
Really?
what?
What is your Facebook? I want to see this. No, I'm like,
I'm off Facebook. I have not used Facebook since high school.
I use Facebook for memes.
I use Facebook to argue with racists and like people who are homophobic. And,
Oh
like,
my
all
God. Isn't that
good stuff.
toxic though?
No, because like I think that I'm spreading awareness.
Yeah.
You know,
That's how I
like
see
You're
it.
just fighting.
because it doesn't like always have a fight, but I'm like, these are the viewpoints. Like
Mhm.
all.
But do you think
lives-
you're actually getting through to them?
for some people? I've gotten called like bad names definitely through there's some people that you just can't get through to, but like the people who like to debate in a healthy way that have their viewpoints, if they actually like debating in a healthy manner, they will be open to adjusting their viewpoint when given proper facts, you know?
But what would be the healthy way about homophobia? Like,
Well, you have to talk about the inequality and, you know, whatever role you're discussing.
well, I mean, as I'm saying, like, what would somebody that's against that say? That would be
It's
like,
mostly about Christianity that they have.
that's what I was gonna say. That's my own thing would be like religion, the way they grew up, how
Yeah.
old they would be.
Like I'm Christian, so that's how I always tell people. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, well, I'm Christian. I believe that everyone has the right to do whatever they want, right? Like everyone has the right to marry who they want,
Mhm.
date who they want, like be who they want, etc. So, and then I bring up the fact that like the Bible was rewritten at a certain time frame.
The Bible's being rewritten
Over and over
and over and over and
And
over
people
again.
don't like to think about that.
No, people don't, and that was my biggest like problem with like religion, any religion, or really
Yeah.
like Christianity, like in general, because I grew up in a Catholic school, so that's all I did. And then I went to college, and I went to a Catholic college, and I took a New Testament class, and then there, the teacher explained to me like, all right, cool, this is a New Testament, this is the second book off the Old Testament. And he's like, this is how it's really put together. And he's like, in reality, we only have pieces of paper, like small pieces of paper with like some kind of script on it
Yeah.
that we're trying to decipher, and they're not complete sentences. And the whole Bible is an incomplete sentence that we just fill in the blanks. And we can constantly change it to revamp whatever we desire.
Yeah. It's
Whatever we
creative
want,
writing.
however we want to manipulate people, however we want people to think, whether it's good or bad or whatever. So they can just keep changing it up, and they have been doing so for years and
For
years and years. So that's why that to me is why like when people quote stuff off the Bible, I'm like, you don't really know what you're quoting though. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like I like the stories because storytelling is amazing. Like that's why I think storytelling wise, like go to the Bible because
Yeah.
they have the longest story told for like a while. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
facts and shit,
No.
like nah, don't back up your facts with Bible quotes, bro. It's not.
And it's been proven that like the term like homosexuality,
Mhm.
when it's put in the Bible, was actually written as pedophilia, where it's don't be a man sleeping with a boy in the sense of don't be a man sleeping with a child because that's wrong. And then they rewrote it to, you know, be like don't be man sleeping with man, etc., to fit their agenda. So I'm like, if you want to get technical, homosexuality isn't really brought up in a bad sense in the Bible. If you want to go to the nitty gritty, old, like writing of it. And then that usually gets them thinking. They're like, oh, fuck, this bitch is smart. She knows
Yeah.
her shit.
But also, are you like bisexual or like
Yeah, I'm pansexual.
pansexual?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Edwin, you know what pansexual is?
Please explain.
I know.
Just in case, you know, if people don't know what it is.
to make it easier,
Yeah,
I
no,
always tell
like
people
I
that.
said, if you don't know, then I would assume a lot of people don't know. I didn't know what it was till like I met somebody that said they were pansexual,
Yeah.
and to me, like, that makes the most sense. I don't know, I guess pansexuality.
Yeah, it's just like things just flow. Like there is no like set thing of attractiveness, like transgender, cis, like sexuality. Like none of it really matters. I can be attracted to whoever, whatever. Like I just go off of vibes personally. Like I love getting to know someone, and the attraction physically is there for any type of person, you know, like
Mhm.
I don't care if you're trans girl or guy. I don't care if you're cis girl or guy. Like I really don't care. It's just vibes and if you're hot or not. So
Okay.
Yeah, true.
All right. Wow.
True. One of my teachers, my sociology teacher, taught me that like a lot of people that like try to look for relationships, like the majority, the way like the world works, it just comes down to real money, right? Like how stable is your future with the person. So like I don't know, like that was just like a crazy thing that he brought up that I was like, yo, like that's like what everybody says like not to do and like you shouldn't be doing, but like it just happens regardless. Like people just like to think about like the future. But like pansexuality, going back to that, like from what I've heard of it is literally just a vibe. Like you can be with anybody, whoever you want to be with. Like it doesn't matter like whether they're like transsexual or not transsexual, you know, homo or not. Like my thing is like, how much experience have you had with that? Like, have you ever like dated like a transsexual person or thought about dating a transsexual person or like?
I know very few that are like out and open trans people. So my knowledge with them or my experience with them is like very slim, and that's not on purpose. I think like if I were to know like a trans person, like my old boss is trans and like he is so fine. Like I would literally like marry him in a heartbeat. Like I love him to death. So yeah, like the very few trans people that I know, like I am attracted to, or I would be attracted to, but I just don't have enough experience to say, oh yeah, I've dated a trans person.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, that's why I'm just asking. Cause I'm just like, like I just ask pansexual people like, yo, like what's like the most, I guess like, different relationship that's like not in the norm, right? Because the norm is just like a guy and a girl, or like a guy and a guy, or a girl and a girl at this point. But we haven't really seen like those transsexual,
like, trans people. I definitely would. I think if I knew more people who were in that like group, it would happen. Like, because it doesn't matter like who you are. I just don't have many friends or people in my life who are. So if anyone wants to be my friend. Hit me up. What? Please.
How do you not have friends? You spend a whole mansion
I'm your
people,
friend.
but they're not your friend.
You're my friend.
Fist pound.
Edwin is a great friend. Edwin's cool. Edwin's cool as fuck. And he takes amazing fucking pictures too.
He's so supportive and kind and funny.
Yeah, you know the vibe. That's how I am.
Do you watch anime?
No.
It's all good. It's all good.
What?
I don't watch TV.
Okay, I mean that's not bad. I don't watch TV either.
Yeah,
I don't watch anime at all either. I used to watch anime, and then now I'm just like too busy to really watch anything. I'm trying to figure out what to watch next.
I wasn't really raised like we had TV in my house, but like I wasn't really raised on it. Like I read books, so I usually like read more than I like, and even on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. So
I'm always on YouTube.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I am all day on YouTube. And then reading, I don't really do. I want to get more into like reading, but I just don't know what like to really read because all I do is follow business, stocks, and then like the most current like news.
Or you would like Mario.
What?
You would like Mario.
Who's Mario? Oh, I know the guy that we spoke about before.
Yeah, he works in finance, so that's like his entire life. It's just stocks and reading.
Stocks and numbers and reading. Yeah, literally, that's all that is. All
the books that he reads are like finance books and like, you know, furthering yourself economically and all that stuff.
Does that any of that interest you at all?
Fuck no.
Like, nah, that shit is not me.
No, I'm like too creative of a person. Like I think people who love money and business and things like that, like it is such a smart field. Like you have to be really talented to excel in fields like that. I just don't have the talent or the head.
I don't think that's true at all. I think you literally can be untalented and all this shit.
I think for day trading you're just lucky, but I think for actual
day trading is lucky,
finance stuff, you know.
No,
maybe you just don't have the passion for it. Wait.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like for me, like I just follow the trend so I can talk about the trend, so I feel more safe.
Yeah.
But in reality, like investing, like it's so simple. You just buy and then you just forget about it. Like that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Just buy it, forget about it. And then just don't think about it for like 10 years and just slowly have your bank account keep buying like the two Warren Buffett stocks, the SPY and the Vanguard. And that's
I think stocks are different. Like what he works in is like KEDs and the economical crash and predictions of companies and stuff like that. Like I didn't even know what a KED was before I started dating him. So I don't know anything about finance, but he like does all that stuff where he takes care of like global like
it's crazy. Maybe we should bring him on.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd want to come on. I don't know. Maybe he'll watch this and be like, yo.
Do you want to?
Yeah, he loves talking about his job.
Bro, I fucking love talk. That's all I do. I talk about stocks, like mostly just like Tesla and shit. But I'd want to hear other opinions because this podcast is really about like kind of like mental growth, like wealth building, Like, and then just entertaining, like just any shit that's on the media right now. Like OnlyFans is like the biggest thing right now. And I don't watch TV, but I do watch documentaries that they be putting up. Yeah. So Hulu came out with like an OnlyFans documentary.
What?
Yeah, literally. I mean, not even a documentary. It was like a show, an OnlyFans show. Where
I
literally
support anyone who has OnlyFans.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I OD,
me too. Of course. I'm like, that's so like, well, they have OnlyFans.
There was a big stigma. That's the thing is there's always a big stigma until people have money, until they get paychecks and they get fucking paid. Yeah, and it's like, oh, yo, let me think about that real quick, bro.
Yeah, people are making like 6 figures in a month on OnlyFans.
Literally,
amazing, dude.
On OnlyFans, which is like insane. Have you ever thought about making OnlyFans?
No.
Never thought about it?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm like, is my ass really popping for an OnlyFans? Like, no.
Well, it's also like, so then this is the way I watch it, right? Because a lot of people have that mentality, and it's true, right? Where it's like you literally go on there just to see like nudes or like sex shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. But what I've seen from like those workers, what they were saying, because they consider themselves sex workers, is that they would post like they could do sexual shit if they want to, but they don't have to. They would just post themselves in like bikinis or stuff, like the guys would wear like, you know, show off their six pack, just doing everyday shit though. Like people just want to see like just like sexy people do everyday shit. Yeah, like
exclusive content. I think people love the whole exclusiveness to it. Like,
exactly, yeah. Like nobody else is gonna
something that
see
someone
this,
doesn't have. Yeah.
But me. And like a lot of people with money just won't do that. And I think a lot of people that actually don't have great social skills are willing to pay for that.
Yeah. I'm a very awkward person. Like ask him how long it takes to get like one decent photo out of me. It's hard. So I can't imagine myself like.
Nah, not even. Yeah.
But your Instagram also looks like you run it like really, like it's just aesthetically well driven, you know what I'm saying? So
it's like way better when we get the pictures.
Exactly. So when you say, yo, I'm like untalented, blah blah blah, like I don't see that. Like I see like you put a lot of thought into what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, thank you, because I feel like it looks
sucky. No, it's good. No, I think the first
you're your own hardest critic.
True.
Right.
That's true. That's so
literally
true. No, but I think the first time, like when I hit you up to go shoot, that was like, it took me like I think a month or two to actually shoot you. Yeah, because you were like, oh no, I'm not good for this and all that. Remember? Yeah,
I'm an awkward little bean.
But even I still edit those pictures to this day, and I still love them.
And, you did like them a lot, which made me feel good because I'm like, oh, like I can do something. Like you liked it.
Fire, dude. And since I got a new photography account, I could repost them again.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But like, it takes me so many tries just to get a selfie, and then like I'll Facetune like some things out of my pictures and stuff like that.
Do you Facetune all your pictures?
Not all of them.
But most of them.
Most of them.
All right.
Yeah, I'm honest about it though, because I feel like if you're not honest about those kinds of things, like you set up like a false.
Yeah, you set up like this false thing. Like you make other girls feel like, oh yeah, she's not using Facetune. Like how is she not using Facetune? Like there has to be a way. Another big person right now that's blown up from it.
Tana Mongoose.
Tana Mojo, right? Yeah, Tana Mojo. That's crazy how you literally brought that up, because that's where I heard all. Do you listen to podcasts or anything at all?
Call Her Daddy. I listened to a little bit. Yeah.
Boom. That's literally how we started this shit. Like just talking about fucking Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest fucking pop. Yeah, they even got Mia Khalifa on that shit.
Yeah, they're talented.
That shit just dropped. Well, it's just Alex now, right?
Yeah, it is just Alex. But the whole like company behind it is just so
Barstool Sports.
Really smart. Like they're amazing at what they do. But yeah, Tana Mojo was on it, and she Facetunes the fuck out of herself, and I respect it.
Yeah,
I respect it.
She owns it, and she's honest about it, and I think that's like a good step into like helping other girls with their mental health, because they'll be looking at pictures like that and then thinking like, hey, I'm not beautiful like this, or I'm not like this, or like like Lana Rhoades, or like all these other like famous celebrities.
Yeah,
and like it's all bullshit.
It is all of it.
But it looks nice on your profile, and I don't sit here and judge anybody for that. Like that's why it's your art. It's an extension of you, but it's not you.
Mm-hmm, for sure. I also make it a habit to make sure that I post like ugly photos of me, like on my stories and stuff. So I'm like, this is how I really look. This is how I really look. Like I wake up looking like this, me with no makeup. Like I have, my acne scars or whatever. So that's like what I'll Facetune out, like for my photos, right? Mm-hmm. Like if I have a pimple, I'm like, okay, I need to like take out that pimple or whatever. Or I'll like fix my lips because they're uneven. So I'll like fix that. So like for someone it might be minor, but like to me it's everything. So I like always edit those things out. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else I edit.
I think it's good. I think
it's good.
I think there's like just this art to like women doing these things, and that's where the most attention is right now. Where it's like beauty and like fitness, and like just like really making aesthetic pages.
Yeah,
because that's what you'd be focused on. But anyways, yo, I think we're good. Bro.
Yeah, we're good. You know, I don't want my cameras to die either. So
yeah, I know. Like literally staring at you. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta give me a signal.
No. I'm trying to think like, but we're good though. But you know, it's good to wrap it up right now. You know.
All right, cool. Any questions you want to ask?
Trina, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, Ali. Yes.
It.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what you were expecting. So
no, this is
a good thing, bro. I mean, like everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own way of speaking, and I think we actually got a lot out of it. I mean, we got the whole you've been in ballet, you're into fitness, you're a little crazy, mentally unstable, but yo, it is what it is. Like yo, people are like this, and it's okay, and you're working on yourself and you're trying to better yourself. So that's cool, and you got cool vacations. So
thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. Yo, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.
Peace
See you on the
out.
next one. Take care.